Hey class, welcome everyone. How are you all doing today? Namaste, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing awesome. And welcome to yet another session of this NTSE series for your grade 9th and 10th. And we are covering MET part. And those who are new here, you can also rewatch the previous videos where we have covered each and every topic. So as I've told you, that we will be discussing today would be the allegation of mixtures and simple and compound interest. Okay, one more detail you might notice that now the schedule of the NTSE series has been changed. Like earlier it was every Friday and Sunday, now it will be Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so Saturday same time at the 9 p.m. so make sure this you follow this routine. And also one more thing, that now the homework which I have given in the previous class of Saturday, okay, so that class homework I will be showing you in the next week class. Okay, because the homework because I have already recorded this video earlier and I won't be having time to give you the students name who have answered correctly. So every Saturday and Sunday I will be giving you homework and I will be discussing and I will be showing you the name of the students who has given correct answer on the next Saturday class. Okay bacho, so if we move ahead, as you know, we will be covering today allegations of mixtures and simple and compound interest. In the next week, okay, we will be doing cubes and dice and fundamental principle of counting, and then data inequality. Okay, these are the two topics. And then the next week, which will be the final week of this series, we will be covering clock and data sufficiency and puzzles and data interpretation. Okay, so these all topics we have already been done. Okay, so I think out of all whenever we have covered these two topics, only the new topics which you will feel new will be the one cubes and dice. This session will be the new part. Okay, data inequality also with the very basics things are there. Clock will require some will require your attention, because in clock some of the new methods I will be teaching you there as well. And data sufficiency you will be derived from the previous topics as well. Puzzles again from the previous topics, and data interpretation will be mostly your, if you remember, your bar graph and pie chart. So those questions will be discussed in these topics. Okay, so with this we will be covering your whole syllabus, and I hope that all of you will be getting good marks. Do let us know about your results. Okay, chalo. So let us start with today's class. So as I've told you, the problems will be based on allegations or mixtures and simple and compound interest and NTSE previous year questions. Okay, bacho. So let us start with the first question. The first question is, vessel A contains milk and water in the ratio 4:5. Vessel B contains milk and water in the proportion 5:1. In what proportions should quantities be taken from A to B to form a mixture in which milk and water are in the ratio 5:4? So in these kind of questions I would give you a very easy part, a shortcut you may say, a trick you may say I'm telling you here. Okay, so how do you solve these kind of questions? Okay, chalo. So let us understand. First thing is, you need to understand this way, that if it is given that in this vessel A, milk and water are in the ratio 4:5. Okay, so the ratio of milk with the whole solution of milk and water both. So milk is in the quantity 4 and solution will be the sum of the ratios 4 plus 5. That means milk is in the 4/9. Milk is what fraction of the mixture? Milk is 4/9 of the whole mixture. Similarly, water will be 5/4 plus 5, which is 5/9 of the whole mixture. So this we are finding out what fraction of the mixture is milk, what fraction of the mixture is water. Similarly, for the second vessel B, they are in the ratio 5:1. So I can say in vessel B, so this is for vessel A. Okay, for vessel B, I can say milk is in the ratio 5/5 plus 1, which is 6, and water is how much? 1/6 of the solution. So always remember, in these kind of questions of mixture and allegations, we will be always finding out what fraction of the mixture is milk, what fraction of the mixture is water. That means we will find out each component is what fraction of the total solution. Okay, and this can be found out using the ratio given, which we have already studied, right? Whenever they are giving you the quantity of A and B. Okay, so you should know this, that if the ratio of A to B is, let us say A is to B, and then if I ask you what is the ratio of A with A plus B, so ratio of A was A and A plus B will be A plus B. So same thing I am doing it here. Okay, now the next step. The next step says that after getting this part, now see, what do you want? You want that in the final mixture, milk and water should be in the ratio of 5:4. So I can say in the final mixture, I am just showing it so that you will know it how to do it. So in the final mixture, milk should be 5:4. So milk is 5 upon 5 plus 4 is 9, and water should be 4 upon 9. Okay, so this is how it has to be done. Now understand this thing very clearly. Either to get the solution, either you will use only the milk, the quantities, the fraction of the milk, or you will get only the quantity of the water. Any one has to be used. Okay, how is it used? You will draw a figure something like this, or let's make it very simple. In between you will be having a circle and something like this. Okay, something like this. Now let us say I am talking about milk part. You can either take the values of milk and solve this question, either take the fraction of water and you can solve this question. Anyone can be done. So let us say I am talking, because see, all are known. Milk concentration in all the three part is known. Water concentration in all the three solutions is known, so you can use with anyone. So let us say if I take with milk, so in the original mixture A, you will write A here, B here, and after mixing whatever final is here, that final will be written here. Okay, that final will be written here. So let us write that. So now in A, milk is 4/9. In B, milk is 5/6, and in final milk is 5/9. Okay, so I'm writing 5/9. Is it visible clearly? Okay, so let me just chalo. So in the final I'm writing milk is 5/9. Okay, now what you will do, subtract these two, subtract these two. Okay, whatever is greater, you don't want the answer to be negative. Whatever is greater minus smaller. Okay, chalo. So here is 4/9, here is 5/9. So if I subtract 5/9 minus 4/9, you will be getting 1/9. Okay, and here 5/9 minus 5/6. So 5/6 is greater. Okay, so if you do 5/6 minus 5/9, you can say sir 3s are and 2s are. So 5 3s are 15 minus 10, 5/6 3s are 18, 5/18. Okay, so this final answer, this will give you the ratio in which A and B has to be mixed to get this required concentration of the milk. It's as easy. Okay, what you will do here, either you can pick any component of this mixture. Either you can put the value of milk or you can put the value of water. So if you put the milk A's concentration in A, what is the concentration of milk? In B, what is the concentration of the milk? And here, what is the final concentration, final mixture, what is the concentration of milk? And then subtract this from this, subtract this from this, whatever it is. Okay, if this is greater one, subtract this from this. If this is greater one, subtract this from this. Answer should be positive. So now here, since it was written A, so this will be your A, this will be your B. So you should mix A and B in the ratio of 5/18 to 1/9. You should mix A and B in the ratio of 5/18 to 1/9. So chalo, let us see. So A to B ratio we got to know is 5/18 to 1/9. Correct? Now again you know this thing, simplified form you need. Correct? Answer is not something like that. So you need to do the simplification. Okay, so simplification, how it is done? See, ratio means nothing but division. Okay, so it is 5/18 divided by 1/9. So it will become 5/18. Division will become multiplication, 9/1. So 9 1s are, 9 2s are. At the end you are getting 5/2. That means the ratio of A to B is 5:2. Where is 5:2? Where is 5:2? Option D. So option D is the correct answer. Understood? It's a new topic I have taught you. That is why I'm telling you, be very careful. Always they will start with giving you the ratio of the components, but you will not require ratio. You will require the fraction. that what fraction of the solution is milk, what fraction of the mixture is what fraction of the solution is water. So find out the solutions, and now either you can use the the fraction of milk in all the three, or you can use the value or the fraction of water in all three. Same way, A, B, final. Subtract 1 minus 2, subtract 1 minus 2, whatever is your answer, that will be your final word. Okay, chalo, let's look at more questions related to this part. So here the correct answer is 5:2. Again, the equations, how to solve it, this part it is written here, 4/9, and here 5/6. So 5/9, so they have done the same thing. So you have got the ratios 5/18 is to 1/9. Simplified form is 5:2. Okay, chalo, let's look at the next question. A mixture of 100 liters of spirit and alcohol contains 25% alcohol. So now here they have given ki in mixture A, or in a mixture 25% is alcohol. Okay, so I can say that, sir, it means in this mixture, I can say, sir, in this mixture alcohol will be how much? 25% alcohol. So in this mixture 25% alcohol and 75% will be, 75% will be your spirit. Okay, now how much more alcohol should be added? Only alcohol. So now whatever solution, the next B, see, this is your mixture A. Mixture B is 100% alcohol. Okay, so this is your mixture A. Now mixture B, you are only adding alcohol. So mixture B is 100% alcohol. Okay, how much more alcohol should be added so that the mixture, to increase the percentage of alcohol to 30%. So at the end you want 30% to be the I'm sorry, I feel the AC is too loud here. Okay, so in the final part you want the concentration of alcohol to be 30%. So again we can use that way, sir, A, B, and your final is here. Okay, chalo. So in the first one, A, alcohol is 25%, in B, alcohol is 100%, and in C you want alcohol to be 30%. Correct? So 30 minus 25 is 5, 100 minus 30 is 70. So 17 is to 5. 17 is to 5 means 14 is to 1. So the mixture A and the alcohol part, which I have told is mixture B, you should mix them in the ratio of 14 is to 1. 14 is to 1, you should mix them in the ratio. But you know, mixture A's quantity is what? 100 liters. So you don't know what is the mixture B, that means this pure alcohol quantity. So let us say mixture A is 100 liter divided by mixture B's quantity, I don't know, but I know the ratio of mixture should be 14/1. Correct? So from here you will be getting B is equal to 100/14, which is equal to 7.14 liters. Okay, this is how it can be solved. So this method is very important. Always we do not use the ratio of the components, we will use the fraction of component used. Okay, chalo. So let's move to the next question, and the next question we have, okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. So 7.14 liters is the correct answer. Same way we have done. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next part. A mixture of milk and water contain 14 parts of milk and 5 parts of water. So they are saying you 14 is to 5 is the ratio of milk and water. How much fraction of the mixture should be removed and replaced by water so that the ratio of water and milk becomes equal? Okay, how much, what they are saying, how much of the mixture should be removed and replaced by water so that the ratio of water and milk becomes equal. So now beta, in this mixture we know that in this mixture water, the fraction of water will be, if water contains 14 parts, so 14 upon 14 plus 5 is 19, and your milk is 5 upon 19. Correct? Right? This is what we have learned. Now, even if bachon, if from mixture, suppose if I have a mixture where 50% HCl and 50% water, okay, dilute HCl it is there, Now, no matter how much amount of the mixture I will remove, the concentration will not change, because every time I am removing something, that mixture also is removed in the same quantity. Correct? So the leftover also are in the same ratio. So if you remove something out of the mixture, the concentration does not change. Okay, you can try it out yourself also. Suppose you have done 1 liter water, 1 liter milk, and you have mixed them well. Now if you will take some water out, okay, in that part whatever you have taken out, water to milk will be 50-50, and here also whatever is left over, that will also be 50-50. Correct? So similarly, if by taking something out we are not changing the concentration. Now, how much fraction of the mixture should be removed? So after removing, the concentration will not change and replaced by water. That means your B mixture is 100% water, or you can say the whole fraction. Water upon total is 1. So water concentration we know is 1 here. So that ratio of water and milk becomes equal. That means you want at the end the water concentration to be 1/2. By water and milk equal means 50-50. Correct? So now you can understand this way. A's quantity of water is 14/19, and the final you need is half, and B is 1. So now I can say, okay, so 1 minus 1/2 is 1/2, and 1/2 minus 14/19 will be equal to 19 into 19, and this will be 28. 14 parts of milk and 5 parts of water. How much fraction of the mixture should be removed and replaced by water, so that the ratio of water, how much should be removed and replaced by water, so that the ratio of water and milk becomes equal. So if I am removing it, when I remove it, let's check. Okay, so ratio of milk and water. Okay, that is what I was making mistake. It is not water and milk, beta. It is milk and water. That is why it was not working. That is what. See, milk and water is 14 and 5. So milk is 14/19, water is 5/19. So water should be what? 5/19. So when you do 1/2 minus 5/19, you will be getting 19 minus 10, which is 9/38. Okay, so this should be the ratio in which it should be mixed. So what you are getting? 1/2 upon 9/13. So simplify this. So you got to know that the mixing should be 1/2 to 9/38. So it will become 1/2 into 38/9. So A to B you are getting as into 38, 19 is to 9. 19 is to 9 is the ratio. 19 is to 9 is the ratio in which they should be mixed. Now, understand, A should be 19, B should be the 9th part. Okay, you want to find out how much of the water, okay, how much fraction of the mixture should be removed and replaced by water. Arey to bhaiya, whatever has been removed, that has been replaced by water. So this part is water. Okay, so what is the water fraction? Water's fraction will be 9 upon total will be 9 plus 19, which means 9/28. So how much water? 9/28 part of the mixture should be removed, and 9/28 part of the this water should be replaced by that, so that the milk and water quantity becomes 50-50. So these questions are bachcho very easy when you will go with this approach. Okay, it makes the questions very easy. Always remember, you have to use the concentration of those. Okay, anyone, either milk with the total mixture or water with the total mixture, and here the final concentration in the final mixture, and then subtract them, you will get the concentration of the mixture to be used. So it's a very easy part. Okay, if you'll do by this way. Otherwise, if you'll go by the normal method, that will take a lot of time. You have to make some equations, solve it, and that's very exhausting, and there is a huge chance of making a mistake there as well. Okay, chalo. So the correct answer here is 9/28. Okay, so this is the correct method. Like this way also they can be done. Let the volume of the mixture be 14 plus 5, 19 liters. So if X liter of the mixture is removed and replaced by water, the volume of water in the new mixture is 5 minus 5x by 19. Why? because the milk which has been removed will be in the range of 5 by 19. So 5 by 19 of the milk is removed and X liters of the water is removed. So that makes it quite difficult to understand. Okay, so that is why I would say ki always go for the shortcut. Okay, go for the shortcut part. Let's move to the next question. 24 liters of petrol costing rupees 18 per liter is mixed with 6 liter of kerosene costing rupees 3 per liter. What is the price of the mixture per liter? Now it's very easy. Okay, total cost 18 liter and 24. Okay, so I can say, sir, at the initiation cost is 24 liter and each is as 18 plus here 6 liter of kerosene at 3 rupees per liter. Now what is the price of the mixture per liter? So if I mix it, what should be the overall price? So if I mix it, what should be the price per liter? So mixing, after if I do the mixing, total quantity with me will be 24 liters plus 6 liter, which is 30 liter, into the price I don't know, let us say price is X. Okay, so now you can see it is 24 into 18 plus 6 3s are 18. Now I can take 18 common, so it will become 24 plus 1, which is equal to 30 into X. Okay, so 18 into 25 is equal to 30x. So X will be 18 into 25 by 30. 5 5s are 5 6s are 6 1s are 6 3s are. So X is equal to 15 rupees per liter. Where is 15? Here. Correct? So this is how this kind of question can be solved. So what you'll do, just mix them, make the price, but it is very important, the final quantity will be the sum of the both the quantities. Okay, so this is how this question can be easily solved. Do make sure bachon that the final questions, the answer for this session as well as the session which is given, the question which is given to you on Saturday, both answers with the star students I will be showing you in the next week's Saturday session. Okay, chalo, let's move ahead now. The next question we have is, in what ratio should a vendor mix two types of pulses costing rupees 19 per kg and rupees 4 per kg respectively, so as to get a mixture of rupees 14 per kg? Okay, so now this person is asking you in what ratio he should mix two types of pulses. Okay, one is costing rupees 19 per kg and other is costing you rupees 4 per kg, so that the mixture, so as to get a mixture of 14 kg. Now this also kind of question, see, mixing two types of thing, getting a final one, so you can get na. So our first one is 19, second one is rupees 4, okay, and total is 14. So here it is 10, here it is 5, that means 2 is to 10 is to 5 is what? 2 is to 1. 2 is to 1 means 2 by 1. So option A is the correct answer. Okay, so this is how it can be easily solved, bacho. Okay, so that short trick will be working many types of questions. Okay, it can work in the many types of questions. Okay, now why I have not used it in the previous part? Because there you can see quantity was also mentioned there. Okay, so that was not, but here the quantity was not mentioned, only the price were there. So price also can be solved with this way. Okay, chalo. So now let's move to the next question. The next question is X, Y and Z. So that is what all in the allegation of mixture types. Try to just learn that trick and try to apply it in many possible questions, as many possible questions as you can, and you'll get the benefit of it. I'm telling you, in the exams you will save the time a lot. Okay, chalo. So now let's move to the next class. X, Y and Z are three sums of money such that Y is the simple interest on X and Z is the simple interest on Y. Okay, at the same time and the same rate of interest, then we have which one of this is correct. So whatever the question is telling you, just do that. You know that simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. So they are saying Y is the simple interest. So Y is the simple interest on X. So X and rate and time are same. And Z is the simple interest on Y. Correct? Right? So from here you have got Y is equal to XRT by 100, and from here you have got Z. So can you get an equation in Y? Yes sir, Y is equal to 100 shift there 100 Z upon RT. Both are the values of Y, equate them. So you can say XRT by 100 is equal to, but then Y will be eliminated, right? Let's see what will happen. Okay, this will further complicate it because I want x, y and z all in my answer. I want x, y and z all in my answer. Correct na? So let's say your z is equal to YRT by 100. Okay, so anything else which I am missing? So what can I say here? 100z if I shift it there. Okay. Let's do this thing. See, one easy thing. You know, you want the equation in x and y, correct? X, y and z all should be there. So what I saw, RT by 100 is common on both the sides, correct? So I can say that, sir, shift this x here. So y by x is equal to RT by 100 and z by y is equal to RT by 100. Now both the sides you can see RT by 100, both are equal to RT by 100, so both should be equal. So now you can see the answer, y by x is equal to z by y. So cross multiplication will give you y square is equal to xz. Where is y square is equal to xz? Option C. Okay, so this way you have to think. See, earlier I was eliminating with the previous part which I am doing now, where I was equating for y, there I was eliminating y, but then I thought that I need y is available in all the options, so I cannot eliminate y. My thing is to eliminate r and t and 100. So I focused on that part and then I have eliminated those thing of questions. Okay, so that is very important, that what the options also always keep in your mind. That is also the main benefit of objective paper, is that the answer is written in front of you. Yeah, out of these four things, one is the answer, right? So answer is in front of you to try to utilize the options. Understood? Chalo, let's move to the next question. The next question is, if the compound interest of a certain sum for 3 years at 10% per annum is rupees 331, what would be simple interest? Again, very easy question. Okay, so now what you have to do here, you have to first find out that what is the principal amount. Okay, so the compound interest on a certain sum, so this certain sum you have to find out what is P. So you know, for the compound interest formula is compound interest is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power time. Remember this, many of you will say compound interest formula. No, this is the final amount formula. So you have to subtract the principal again from this, then you will get compound interest. If you will just only write this part, that will not, this part is not the formula of compound interest. This part is the formula for amount. If you subtract from amount, if you subtract the principal amount, then you will be getting the final compound interest. So compound interest they have given you is 331. P we don't know, and time is 3, so it will be 110. See, 100 plus 10, 110 by 100 raised to the power time is what? 3 times minus P. Correct? Take P common, so you'll be getting 331 is equal to P into this to this got cancelled. You'll be getting 1331 upon 1000. It's very important to understand to remember the cubes, okay, of from 1 to 15, and also the squares from 101 to 1010. It's very easy. Okay, so 1331 upon 1000 minus 1, because I have taken P common, so it will become 331 is equal to P into, see, 1331, this will, if I take LCM, so this will become 1331 minus 1000, which is 331 upon 1000. Now you can see 331 to 331 got cancelled, this 1000 will go there, so P is equal to 1000 rupees. Now if P is equal to 1000 rupees, what will be the simple interest? So that the same moment, what should be the simple interest? So simple interest will be equal to 1000 into 10% for 3 years upon 100. So these two zeros got cancelled, you got 300 rupees. Okay, 300 rupees. One more thing, always remember, compound interest will always be more than simple interest. So if there were any options, as you can see, all the options are less than 331. If some of the options suppose were more than 331, reject them. Okay, compound interest for the first year, compound interest and simple interest are same. After that, compound interest will always be greater. Okay, chalo. So let's move to the next question. The next question we have is so the next question we have is, okay, so this we have, okay, directly a question we are getting. So they are saying difference between compound interest and simple interest in a certain amount at 10% per annum for 2 years compounded annually is rupees 282. Find the principal. So they have told compound interest minus simple interest is 282. Compound interest formula is principal into this 1 plus r by 100 s to the power 2 minus this x taken common minus principal interest formula they have used, and then they have solved this equation. So approximately you are getting x is equal to 28,200. So sometimes calculations will also be there. So this is the most the time consuming part in the paper, compound interest, and sometimes data interpretation as well. Okay, so these are the most time consuming part because compound interest takes a lot of time to calculate. So try to improve your calculations. Okay, chalo. So let's move to the next part. So before moving to the next part, let me tell you one thing which I was telling you earlier, that it's very important to understand, to remember the square from 1 to 30, and it's very important to understand you have to remember the cube of 1 to 15, and for the compound interest part especially, sometimes this works a lot. 101 square, 102 square, up to at least 110 square. Okay, 110 square, so you already know that it will be 12100 because 11 square is 121 and 00 at the end. 101 square, how do you find out? The easiest method is always, okay, first write 1. Done. Now what is the last number here? Last two numbers. 01. 01 means 1. Correct? What is 1 square, beta? 1 square is 1. So always remember the square of these numbers will be 5 digit number. Okay, so the last two digits should be the square of the last two digits. So 1 square is what? 1 only. So 1 I cannot, if I write 1 it will be only 1 digit, so you have to write 01. And then what is the double of 1? 2. So how do you write 2? 02. So 10201 is the square. Similarly for 102 square, see 5 digits. First digit is always 1. Okay, now the next last two digits 02. What is 2 square? 4. 04 here. And what is double of 2? 4. So 04 here. Similarly 103 square will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 here. What is 3 square? 9. 9 is only 1 digit, so remember. And double of 3 is 6, so 10609. Now let us take a number, let's say 105 square. Now here you will see what first number is 1, last number 5. 5 square is 25, so write 25 here. And double of 5 is 10, so write 10 here. So 2 digits you have to use. 2 digits you have to use. Okay, so this way you can solve all the part. Now suppose if you move, let us say 112, they might also sometimes may be asked. Okay, so how do you do it? 100 and let us say you were asked that 111 square. So 111 square, how do you do? Again same part. First is 1. Now last two digits 11. What is 11 square? 121. 121. You can only write 2 digits, so write the last 2 digits 121, and this one which you have not written will go as a power on the third digit. Correct? What is the double of 11? 22. Write 22. This power has to be added, so you'll be getting 1, 2, 3. Okay, suppose 112 square. So 112 square, what are the last two digits? 12. Okay, so write 5 digits. 1 will be here. 12 square is what? 144. So 44 I will write, and 1 will be in the power. Double of 12 is 24. So 1, 2, 4 plus 1 is 5, 44. So this is how easily you can get this square. So sometimes it helps a lot. Okay, chalo. Basically in the part of compound interest questions, okay, to identify the numbers. So just understand this trick. So I've just given you this trick to find out the square of these numbers. It is not applicable for all, only for the numbers which is like 101, 102, 112, 115, something like that. Okay, chalo. So now Reena took a loan of rupees 1200 with simple interest for as many years as the rate of interest. That means R and T both are basically same. So let us say rate of interest and time period both are equal to X. Okay, if she paid rupees 432 as interest at the end of the loan period, what was the rate of interest? So again, it's very easy. Okay, you know that simple interest is P into R into T by 100. Simple interest is what? 432. The principal amount is 1200. Rate and time both are equal to X upon 100. So these two got cancelled. So you got X square is equal to 432 by 12 So x square is 36, that means x is equal to 6. So what they are asking, rate of interest is 6%, as simple as that. Okay, so you can see the questions are very easy. The mixture part, I have told you how to solve those questions. Okay, so be very careful while solving those questions. Chalo, so let's move to the next part. The next question, compound interest on rupees 30,000 at 7% per annum is rupees 4347. Find the period in years. You have to find out what period will be for that. Okay, chalo, let us see. So you know that compound interest is given as 4347. So you know compound interest formula is P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to the power time. Time is not given here. Okay, minus P. P is what? 30,000. Okay, chalo. So compound interest was 4347 is equal to P, which is 30,000, into 1 plus R is what? 7%. So this will become 107 by 100 time power I don't know minus 30,000. So shift this 30,000 there, you will be getting 34,347. Arey bhai, 30,000 plus 4347 is this. Okay, now this 30,000 should go there in division. This 30,000 should go there in division. So if this 30,000 will go there in division, let's shift it there. So what you will be getting? You will be getting 34,347 upon 30,000 is equal to 107 upon 100 time. Now see, I know that this 30,000 it's becoming some way in the power of 100. Okay, so this both should be divisible by 3. Let us divide by 3. So this will become 1, 2, 3, 4, and this will become 3 ones are, 3 ones are, 3 fours are, and then 3 fours are, 3 nines are. Correct? So what you are getting? See, 11449 by is equal to 107 upon 100. Now you know this denominator is 100 square, and if you know the trick which I have taught, you can clearly see, sir, 107 square will be what? See, 7 square 49, double of 7 14, and 1 at the starting. So you can see this number is nothing but 107 upon 100 whole square is equal to 107 upon 100 raised to the power time. So by comparing, you can say t is equal to 2 years. T is equal to what? 2 years. Where is 2 years? Here. Understood? So this way it can be easily solved. Chalo. So let's move to the next part. So the next question we have is the compound interest on a certain sum for 2 years at 10% per annum is rupees 525. The simple interest on the same sum for double the time at half the rate percentage per annum. So here this question again can be solved very easily. First thing compound interest is given sum for 2 years. So certain sum, so we need to find out first principal amount, right? Time is given, rate percentage is given, and compound interest is given. So using the formula, you can see here you have found your sum. Principal amount is 2,400. Now they are saying simple interest when double the time. So time will become 4 years and half the rate percentage, so it will become 5%. So 2,500 into 5% into 4 by 100. So you are getting rupees 500. So 500 is the correct answer. So whatever the question has told, you have done the same thing. Okay, chalo. So now this is all. I was supposed to give you some homework. I think the homework slide got deleted. Okay. Chalo, let me think of something. 2 mixtures are there. Okay, mixture A. Mixture A and mixture B. Okay. Mixture A contains, let's say, milk and water. Mixture A contains milk and water in the ratio 2:3. Milk and water in the ratio 2:3, and you have to add how much more milk? How much more milk should be added to make concentration of the mixture, to make milk and water in equal proportions. Okay, so the question is, you have milk whose milk and water are in the concentration of 2:3. How much more milk should be added so that the concentration in the final mixture will become equal? Both milk and water are equal. So this is your homework question, and this time no options are given to you. So I want you to solve it and then post the answer. What should be, you have to find out what should be, how much amount of water in liters, okay, or it won't be in liters. So how much more milk should be added to make milk and water? That means, let us say more milk. So you have to find out. So B, mixture B, which is only milk. So you have to find out what is the ratio of A to B. A to B, you have to find out. Okay, chalo. So this is your homework question, bachcho. I bought one homework question, but I think the slide got deleted, so we have this as your homework question. Okay, so let's see how many of you will be able to give me the correct answer. Milk and water in mixture A is 2:3. Mixture B is pure milk. In what proportion both should be mixed? In what proportions both should be mixed? In what ratio A and B should be mixed so that at the final product you are getting milk and water in the equal proportions? Okay, so this is your homework question, bachcho. Now this is all in today's class. It's time to say goodbye now. Okay, chalo. So I hope all of you have enjoyed today's class. Also download the Vedantu app, bachcho. You are getting all the benefits in one app: practice test, doubt solving facility, schedule of the master classes, free test material, everything, practice test, everything you are getting there. Okay, so do download the app, all in one app that is there for your education program. Also like, share and support this video if you really liked the video, if you are really liking the content, if you want me to cover more and more part, do give the likes this video and let's see how much like we can get on this video. And also comment your answer. I really want to know how many of you are seriously following, how many of you are serious as NTSE aspirant. Okay, and bachcho, share the videos as well so that all the students who are not there, who are quite new, or who, let's say, maybe your distant cousins who are also at same grade as you, or maybe they are not aware of the platform, do let them know that Vedantu here is reaching out to the students throughout the India, throughout the world. So let them know what Vedantu is. So share this video as much as you can. Also, for any query, you can reach out to me at gopal.paliwal@vedantu.com. Okay, bachcho. So this is all in today's class. I'll see you soon in the next class. Till then, bye bye, good night. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.